I want to talk about, just if we're going to bring in some random shit, I want to talk about Stephanie Freeman. Did you see this?
Yes, unfortunately.
I sent you guys it. Basically, it's a video. You guys can go check it out on.
Don't check it out.
You probably might not want to check it out.
I mean, if you want to have context of what we're talking about,
Yeah.
Either search it on Twitter or you could probably find it on YouTube.
Two high school students in, I believe, Florida made a video, and I guess this is a TikTok trend of like how to make this thing, and it's like a fake cooking recipe. So it might be, how to make a guy from New Hampshire. Oh, I'm gonna put in a little bit of a flannel shirt,
a white, and some
the
trash.
F word,
so a beard, yeah, that kind of thing. I
Boston
assume,
hat.
I assume that those are the kind of things that the non-offensive version of this meme was being done with. Her and her boyfriend made one that was like
how to make niggers.
Well, how to make black people.
No, it said niggers on the thing.
Oh, it did?
Yeah,
Jeez.
it didn't say black.
God.
It literally said niggers,
That was
and then
horrible.
she put the camera up, and the dude was like niggers.
It was like,
my God.
It was
Yeah.
like get
I
arrested,
forgot.
get shot, like,
was like,
you
have no dad.
No
That
dad.
was like
Bad decision making.
and everything about it, just
It was
the
horrible.
tone that she was delivering it with was like just bizarre, like as if she just expected that everybody who was watching this would agree.
Was gonna
I
like
thought
get
it
it
was
and
so
laugh.
funny.
It was almost like they didn't really sincerely believe that they were saying anything offensive, which
They didn't think
made
they were-
it feel different.
Yeah, they didn't think they were offensive at all.
And and listen, I am not the most woke, hotep black dude out
you're
there.
definitely Hotep.
Let's not get back into this.
I know, right? I'm getting more woke though, and I'm just like, honestly, I can appreciate even if it was racist and offensive, but like if it was funny as fuck, I probably wouldn't have cared or probably like would have not. But it was just so weird and just awkward and not funny.
Not funny.
And just straight
It
racist
was
for
just
no
the
reason.
stupidest stereotypes.
And you put it on. She's like
On
fried.
TikTok.
She's like fried chicken and a watermelon. I was
I've never heard that one
Never
before.
heard that one
Well,
before.
the other
Got a
thing
real
that-
Sarah Silverman over here.
The other thing that
Real comedian.
made it really like stand out though is that like, okay, when you have somebody get exposed because they said something racist on their Snapchat, it's believable that they thought that it wasn't
that
going to
nobody
get
would
out.
see it.
They
Yeah.
wanted everyone to see it.
Anyone who makes a TikTok is trying to go viral. There's no other reason to make a TikTok, as far as I can tell. The only value proposition on TikTok is that shit blows up on there. So for them, it's kind of like, did they see other? And that's one thing
Yo,
that
I've
she
seen
said.
hella racist TikTok.
Right, she said that she saw a lot of other people doing that same
apparently
thing.
it's a trend.
Yeah, and I saw a
Yeah,
few
but
other
imagine yours
racist
is the one that
TikToks.
blows up.
I saw a few racist
Imagine you-
TikToks, but that was the worst one by far.
I don't understand. I asked you
I saw
guys
some that
this
were kinda
week too.
funny, actually.
How's my form? I don't get that one.
How's my form? I saw it one too.
That's another trend.
I saw a
was
racist
wondering if
Asian
you guys
girl
know.
making fun of black people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This dude did like a thing where he was like this, and then
I saw
he
that
was
one.
like picking the cotton or something.
Oh, is
and
that
it was like,
what it was?
Oh,
There's
And it
another
Oh,
one where he
now
was
I
like
get it.
whipping.
It said something about like 3/5.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like-
that
I'm
was
like,
the Asian girl
and
did
like
I'm
that.
like,
too.
what is this?
Crow.
This is like
She was hot
deep.
too. It was like, why'd you do
I
that?
know, right? I'm like, what is that? Like,
She was like 15.
Calm down.
Dude.
No, she
Oh,
wasn't.
never
I
mind.
thought
Nah,
she
I'll take
looked.
it back.
She looked
I-
young as
she
I
shit.
don't
looked
even
grown to
remember,
me.
but it just was like, why is this like cute young girl like fucking just out here? Like,
Yeah, that was so
like,
weird.
Who is the battery in her back that is making her racist?
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean,
So look, so
honest
that
question.
was the thing with the Stephanie girl. So her first apology was like, I let my boyfriend's
Boyfriend.
racism like trickle into my mind and turn me into a racist. And it was like,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
know,
think
right?
that was the case.
I
At
mean,
all.
and that's what's funny about that shit though is that she's taking all the heat. He's not really, because I think just like deleted all his social media and he fell back and
he
didn't
seems
say
like a
anything.
big dumb dude that doesn't have social media.
She put
anyway.
out the deranged response, which included because at one
Oh
point,
my
I think
God.
the reason
Please
why
read that.
the reason why I even saw this is because I tune into Twitter and I see that blacks is trending, and I'm just like, blacks, huh? Click, and I'm just it leads
I'm
me
gonna
to
find the
the
one
thing,
right
and
now.
I'm like,
It's a
oh my god,
horrible
it's
apology.
the quote was, "I believe that blacks are human
humans
too,"
too.
and it's just like.
Like, yo,
Whoa, like we are really dealing with a little kid who really doesn't know how to talk right here, because she's really like wanting some points for thinking that black people are human. It's like, babe, it's kind of a foregone conclusion. Like we've already sort of sorted that out. The thing about other races being human.
Being human.
That's
Okay,
kind of
wait.
just something we expect of you is to give other people their humanity.
Literally.
We're asking more from you at this time,
But
Stephanie.
then, did we ever confirm these other screenshots that I sent you? Were those real
The
or not?
OnlyFans shit was fake from what I can tell, which at first for a
thought-
moment I was like, oh my God, is this going to be the best video ever? I'm
I
going to
was
buy
like,
this
no,
girl's
it's
fucking
fucking
OnlyFans. And then I started to feel kind of like, oh no,
She's
like,
young,
am I
right?
supporting? No.
Oh.
I mean, well, actually, no,
She's
that
in
is a
high-
good
You
point.
said she's in high school.
Yeah, that is a good point. I
And
didn't
then
think about that at the
I
time.
saw they got
That's another
they
reason
got
it's not true.
serious repercussions because they
Yeah.
got kicked out of their college, or was it high school?
This one right here, she's crying. She says, "I'm sorry, you guys ruined my fucking life. I am no longer going to my dream college, and my
Yeah,
boyfriend
fuck
and
you.
I now have no future."
I'm not 100% sure if that one is real.
I think
but
these ones were all real.
the
'cause-
one that was fake was definitely the OnlyFans
Yeah.
one, but then the one with the story post that has like the text from the Instagram story where she's
Yeah.
basically saying like, please don't contact my college.
Yeah.
That's another moment where you're like, oh no, like this person is way too stupid to be out here in the real world with all the other adults
Yeah.
because you
Please
can't
don't
really think that that's gonna work.
It's like you probably tipped them off to go do that by saying that.
Oh hell
Wait,
yeah!
so
If they
we're-
weren't thinking about doing it before, they definitely
Yeah.
are now.
So
For
we're
sure.
confirming the college stuff is real, right?
I think the college was
The
real.
thing that she
Okay.
said about please don't contact my college is definitely real.
I
yeah.
mean, the funny part is like you're getting kicked out of school and there's no school right now.
right?
That's how much of a fail you are.
I
You
wish
get
some of
kicked out
these-
school
I
when
wish
there's
some-
no school.
I want to hope that some of these were real when she was really doubling down.
I
Like,
think
Oh
this,
my God,
this
that-
one is fake. Dear
okay,
Bl-
dear black people, if you guys want, wait, dear quote unquote black people, if you guys want to be accepted and treated like everybody else, act normal, all caps. The reason I made the TikTok was to prove a point, and if you triggered you snowflakes that. If it triggered you snowflakes that bad, then we must have hit a nerd.
It's so funny to picture like a non-racist person sitting there and writing like fantasy racist like Instagram stories as her, like trying to sort of think about what might be something she would say.
Like weird fan fiction.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like racist fan fiction.
racist.
I'm gonna read one more and I'll leave it alone.
This is fake too. He's just spreading it. But we thought this was real for a little bit.
I thought it was real because it's like screenshots. It has her fucking it got the fucking profile pic. I was like, this is real as fuck. All right, it says, quote unquote, black people ruined my life. They can't function in a society, so they took my future. They're
God.
mad me and my boyfriend proved a point. All they know how to do is act ghetto, racist, and low class. White power. I do not care.
Like, the idea of her getting kicked out of her college for being racist and then writing white
White
power
power.
on her story was so compelling. I wanted that to be true so bad because I was just like, this is the most, like, because I really thought she was the craziest person ever if she is like writing that on her story for
Bro,
a sec. And then I started noticing the Instagram in the screenshots didn't even match up. And I'm like, oh, man.
Nah, the first like 3 matched up, and then like there was like 2 at the end that didn't match up. But anyway,
It would be so easy to make the Photoshop.
Yeah,
Do you think
the more
that-
convincing, too.
so
They're
easy.
gonna make TikTok
ban
well,
racist people.
I mean, come on, and like how YouTube is now very safe and shit. Because like
It already
obvious-
is. It's hard to get shit on TikTok. I hear about girls getting
What
shit
happened
deleted
with
for
that
just
shit?
But that, oh yeah,
this
but,
trend.
but she got like 4 followers probably because the only reason it even blew up was because some girl screen recorded it and
And
put
took
it
it
on
off.
Twitter and
Yeah.
said this girl goes to my school or whatever.
Probably
And-
put it on Reddit and all
and
types of
that
shit.
clip on Twitter alone has like 15 million views on just the tweet.
Jesus Christ.
So it's up for Stephanie Freeman. I wonder how long it's going to take for her to have a normal life.
She should move to somewhere
The
where
video
no one
was
knows
so
her.
low quality, like an Android quality. Nobody can even see her face anyway. So
Yeah, but the name, like she's going to have to change her name probably, but I don't know.
I mean,
Does that
Stephanie
work?
Freeman's doesn't
That's
sound
like,
like
yeah.
a super like
such a normal
obscure
name. Especially in
Yeah,
like her
but-
normal white town wherever she's from.
No,
Like,
but I was watching, what was that new documentary that's about fucking, it's not The Pharmacist, but it's very similar. It was about,
how to fix a drug scandal.
Exactly,
I
yes.
got into a little bit of it.
I watched that whole thing and like the girl there, she was just working in a drug lab and using, they picture this, you haven't seen this yet, but this
told me
woman,
about this
she
before.
gets a job, no, this is a different one. She gets a job at a drug lab. So like if you get caught with a bunch of coke, it gets sent to her in this lab and she has to test the coke. What she started doing, she starts doing all the coke. And
Wow.
they have standards, which is like a big jar of meth that basically like they compare the stuff that they get against this shit sometimes. As soon as she starts working there, she just starts fucking doing the meth every day. just tweaked out of her fucking mind. So they had to turn over like 1 million different convictions
What?
because she was all fucked up in the fucking drug lab. Isn't that amazing?
And
Wait,
they-
so then she was like testing the drugs, and like if it was like good shit, she would like keep it and do it.
Right, that's the fucked up part, is that if the drugs were fake, then she just would not be doing it. But that's how she ended up getting caught, is that she ran out of like this big ass bottle of meth, so she had to start
Of the
just like
standard meth.
snatching people's coke and stuff. But that's the crazy part about it, is
Wow.
that she did not start getting drugs on the street. Apparently,
Yeah.
she was solely just doing this. I mean, obviously, it's cheap. You can get it for free, I guess.
Getting it for free. What do
Yeah.
you mean?
So
Yo, that's so fucked. That's like someone who never smoked weed and started working at like a trim thing.
dispensary.
you want to know what's even crazier? She was doing the coke for a while, and then she starts smoking crack
Crack, ugh.
in the fucking
Lab.
drug lab. She'd be sneaking over to like the thing that like they would use to like get rid of the drugs or whatever, because like the smell or whatever. So she would sneak over there and just be smoking crack.
This
She
is
had
on
this
Netflix?
for like
on
7.
Netflix.
It was like 7 years or some shit. She was doing that. She's doing it for a
all-
long time.
So all these convictions got turned over
a
afterwards.
huge percent, but almost all the people were already out of jail by the time that
Oh
this.
man!
I know.
So just like you wasted like what they were in jail for like little small stints.
And what's insane is that this was just some small ass town in Massachusetts that I've
nobody
totally been to and shit. No, it's not a small ass town. It's like a whole area, because it's like only one drug lab for a whole bunch of different towns.
Fuck, dude.
Insane.
The craziest thing was when they found it like in her desk with like a little pookie and stuff, and and I think they found it because
Yo.
they like her coworker found it because they needed some other file or something, so
Whenever-
they went like looking through her desk and like
So
okay,
they could have
a
easily never
Pookie.
figured it out.
Literally.
She just got unlucky and left it in the fucking desk
Fucking
this one
idiot.
day.
Fucked up
Like-
Why the
finally,
fuck
yeah.
would you do that, bro?
I mean,
The least you could do is take it home.
Put it in your damn pocket or something. She's like, it's too hot. I gotta let it cool off.
can you imagine if House Phone was
No,
smoking?
I knew you were gonna try to tie it to him.
No, and we didn't.
Of
know.
course, because they want to paint the depiction of a black man
No.
being out of his mind,
But-
smoking crack at the workplace.
You
Don't
actually-
let the white man take over, my
brother,
brothers.
my brother.
My brothers.
My
Stay
brother.
woke. You see what he just tried to
You
do
should
there?
be
You see how he's
thankful-
trying to perpetuate this image of me being addicted to ketamine, because he's trying to shatter the image of a strong black man and portray me as someone that is.
Listen, I'm giving you a
Less
lot of
than.
credit
And
by
less than.
acting like smoking crack is something that you clearly wouldn't do,
Yes.
because in reality, would you smoke crack? I don't know. I don't have like I could really see it going either way. Like if somebody told me like, oh, I saw House Phone smoke crack at a party, I'd be like,
Smoke crack at a
Maybe,
party.
maybe, I don't
You
know.
think I would be out at a party in public smoking crack?
I don't
Even
know.
if I'm gonna smoke crack, I'm not gonna smoke it at a party.
you don't think you've ever been drunk enough to smoke crack?
Definitely 1,000,000% no.
What about doing meth?
I've never got drunk to do any crazy drug like that on purpose. I've definitely have been drunk enough and coked out enough to where I thought I was doing coke and I hit a bump and it was not coke.
You
It
ever
was-
get so cooked out you shot up?
Nah, what?
God.
You got, bro? What
Anyway,
type of?
it's just a question.
Where, like, do you think I'm some like fucking junky white boy, like in a fucking crust
Anyway,
in a crust
My
punk
brother,
band?
allow
Like,
me to make my point. Allow me to make my point. My point was just that.
hey,
if-
you
if
can't say my
were-
brothers. Only I can say my brothers. My brother.
Listen, my friend. Like the
That
kebab
seems
guy.
More, that seems
my
more,
friend.
that
my
seems
friend.
more racist.
My friend.
He's like, listen here, boy.
No, the kebab guy.
You see how they try to portray
You
a,
ever,
a young
you ever
black
get a
man?
falafel? My friend.
What?
If you were smoking crack, we would know, right? You don't think you could keep that under the wraps, right?
I don't know, cause I know niggas that be like doing hard drugs in the bathroom and shit and locking the door and then fucking. I won't say who, but like I know someone that was doing a job, like a house service type job, and went to the bathroom in the middle of a session and fucking like OD'd in the bathroom, like fell out and knocked his
God.
head over in the bathroom because they were off the shits while like working for someone.
That's crazy. But I mean, okay, this is the thing. If you didn't know anything about what a person who's on drugs looks like, then maybe I could see you
But
like
it's
being
like-
around somebody who's on crack and not knowing.
But
But
it's more than
for
just
us,
looks,
it's
though.
like I know what people look like when they're on drugs.
But it's more than just looks. It's looks, behavior.
Yeah.
They'll probably start dressing different. They'll probably be like just broker. They'll be in the bathroom a long time. You might smell some weird shit in the bathroom.
But the whole thing,
all types of shit.
the whole thing at the drug testing place was that nobody was really like having to talk to each other or being around each other. So it's not like she was like doing what we're doing right now, having
She's like
long
in the-
conversations with
Or
each
sitting in her
other.
own room or whatever.
Yeah, nobody gave a fuck about what she was doing. And also, how
Yeah.
do you not drug test these people?
How do you not drug test
Right?
the people at the drug facility?
Exactly. If you're gonna drug test anybody, shouldn't it be like the
people that's
forklift
gonna-
operator and then the lady who has access to a
To the
ton of
meth.
meth and coke?
So she
You
got
know?
methed out or coked out or both?
Everything. She was just switching it up, but just whatever she could get her hands.
She was
on.
up to dog food,
I don't think she went heroin.
popping
on 'em.
ecstasies, like whatever.
If she, I mean, it could have happened, but I mean, you know, if you have your selection of drugs to take, meth and coke seem like probably a safer bet than a bunch of weird ass pills. You don't know what's going to be in those
Well,
things.
isn't her whole job was to test it? What if she was like, shit, this is pure MDMA. I'm about to pop this.
Her job wasn't to test it like on herself. Her job
No,
was
I know to test. Oh my god, that's not what I was saying at all. Her job was to test the drugs, right, at the drug lab to
yeah,
see what
like
was in
take
it.
it and like, you know, put
So
the
if she
droplets
got
on
some
and see.
pure Molly, she'd probably be like, I'm about to pop this motherfucker. She taking whatever.
Must be the worst job for a drug addict.
Pure dog food, I'm shooting it up.
Pow. Hey, you guys want to know something?
That never
Yeah,
leads to anywhere good.
Maybe.
I want to hear you guys' guesses on if I'm having a boy or a girl.
Girl.
I think
Are you
you
gonna tell us?
deserve a girl, but it's probably gonna be a boy.
I'm not
Girl.
telling you because we have a video dropping on the Lena and Adam YouTube channel in a couple days.
I think I already heard you allude to one of them.
Please do not give it away. But yeah, it's going to be.
Your crystals are a lot more sparkly than mine. Me and her have the same pants.
Mine are cuter.
You guys are just copycatting each other with a drip.
I think she really just gets her drip from me, but it's okay.
Is that how it goes?
Definitely
I
not.
lend a lot of drip to everybody. It's okay. I'm the tsunami, and then she's
Ew.
like Kelly Slater.
Any bitch who gets dick from
Riding
you
the wave.
is,
We're
which does
riding
not
you.
include cam girl. Any girl who
No,
gets dick
relax.
from you leaves with a cool hoodie. You that
Hell
kind
no,
of guy?
I'm not.
No?
First of all,
No,
no.
he always gets shit back.
I
can tell.
get my shit back.
And then you end up like Ubering to her house and spending like $85 to
To
get
go
this
get
hoodie
it.
back.
Exactly.
Nah, I swear to God, damn,
That's
that
him
was
all the time. He's
damn. You
always
just read me like a fucking book, bro.
You're
that
always
was
leaving
crazy.
shit everywhere.
Yeah, and then, see, that's it's a manipulative tactic that you use so you like have to see them again.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah, that was even on
That's like-
Seinfeld. Remember,
that's
you
like
you
played
forget
number one.
you
isn't
forget
it?
your hat at somebody's house, and then you just fucking. you
I've
gotta
definitely
come
had a
back
girl
to
be
get it.
like, "You left your like one singular sock here that you probably had on for like 2 days, and then you took it off and like bought more socks from CVS."
Yeah.
you know, she's like, "Come like they use it against me
Or a girl,
to get my shit
a
back."
girl would be like, "Oh, I had like a $3 pair of earrings I got from Claire's, and I think
swear
I
to
might have
God.
left one on your bed."
Now I've definitely had a girl be like, "I left like an eyelash. Could you find it?"
An eyelash. I want to have it surgically reattached. No, you mean
Hey,
the
them
fake
lashes,
one?
yeah, them lashes be fucking expensive, bro.
How much are those? I feel like my
I
girl's
don't
just
know.
using them and then throwing them
mean,
away.
did-
My girl got Coco lashes out the ass. By the way, shout out to baby Coco. No, you have her lashes.
No.
She does this.
Sorry.
You know this?
It's like,
This is what she does.
I like it, but she did not invent this.
I don't know if I'm doing it right, but
No,
she
definitely
does
not.
this
You
sort
look,
of thing.
you look
no?
like a weird duck.
I don't appreciate
It's
that.
supposed to be more like cute. Like,
I'm gonna yell at you later for saying that to me.
how dare you to yell
This
at
is
me?
it. This isn't it.
no.
I told you you have to like. First of all, you have to be cute to do it, so you're already out of the equation.
Baby Coco's cuter than me.
Burn.
Very
That's a
cute.
factoid.
Shout out to her. Shout out to Pooh.
Yeah.
Shout out to
eyelashes,
girls hustling eyelashes. That is some smart shit,
That
man.
is a
Not
Yeah.
every girl just has to have an OnlyFans. You could also slang eyelashes.
Just saying eyelashes.
eyelashes.
The one
I'm good. I'm
homegirl.
slinging necklaces lately, so
You
Check
are
out my
friendship
teeth.
bracelets.
No necklaces, which is not a bracelet.
You slinging Louis Vuitton?
I should, huh? These are
That
nice.
shit is hard as fuck.
It just my wrists are just so small
Yeah.
that I would like to transfer it to a necklace, but it's like not big enough for that.
Your wrist looks like you could just break it in
I
a given
know my
moment.
wrists are so small.
Like-
I've always been this small. Okay.
That's scary. Like I feel like heaven
like if we got into a
heaven
fight.
forbid we were in like some sort of wrestling match. I
why
feel like
are
I
you-
could just like
Like-
snap your arm by accident and be like, ah, ah! Like you'd just be staring at me with your arm fucking hanging off, and I'd be like, oh my god,
People
no.
would say that to me, like, "Oh, I could probably snap you in half." And
That's
I'm
such a
like,
weird thing
no,
to
I'm
say.
like, why would you say that? But then I looked at like Selena, who's like, she's similar build as me. I'm like, oh, I feel like I could snap you in half. I'm like, oh,
You-
that's probably
oh, you
what
really-
people say about me because we're small or whatever.
You think? I feel like you and Selena. I feel like you might be more waifish than Selena. No offense.
Wait.
Ma-
what?
weight efficient.
Like I feel like she's a little bit more bulkier than you. Like she.
I'm
like
skinnier than her?
Yeah, right.
Really?
I mean, she's really, really tiny, but I feel like you're maybe a little tinier.
Really?
Well, she also has fake boobs, so
Yeah, I don't have the fake
thicking
boobs.
her out a little bit.
What, adding a few pounds.
She's taking more dicks than you too. So.
Okay. Anyways,
Hey, this has been another episode of the No Jumper Show. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you want to support, like, comment, subscribe, and go to nojumper.com. Get yourself a kendama or a t-shirt or something. Appreciate y'all.